Hey guys, what's up? We are back with another video today, and today we are doing my Notre Dame Georgia Tech preview. So as always, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. I am only 2 subscribers away from my goal of 200 by the end of the year. It looks really likely that we are going to hit it. So make sure that you hit that subscribe button down below. Help me reach that goal real quickly, and then we are going to have a goal of 200 or 300 subscribers by the end of my school year, which is at the end of May. So we're going to have that goal. Let's go ahead and hit that goal by hitting that subscribe button right now. Like this video if you enjoy it. Comment all your thoughts and opinions down below. And let's get started with today's video. So, Notre Dame has a home game against the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. And this game is the last home game at senior night. This is going to be a very interesting game for a couple of reasons. One being that Notre Dame has a very, 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 very good chance that they're playing for a college football playoff spot. To put this in all scenarios, Notre Dame is basically number 6, whether you look at the AP or college football playoffs or whatever, to getting into the college football playoffs, because Notre Dame, either Michigan State, and Ohio State, 2 of those teams are going to lose, and that gives each of them 2 losses. So let's say we're 6, and let's say Michigan State and Michigan lose, which is probably what's going to happen. We'll kick them out. Then you would need a loss with Oregon. Oregon has to play Utah twice. This week they have to play them at Utah. I expect a loss there. And then you would need an Alabama loss in the SEC championship game, or you would need Cincinnati to lose, or Ohio State to lose in the SEC championship game. Basically, there's so many different ways that you can get in that I would say that there's a better chance that you do get in than you don't. So Notre Dame is playing for a playoff berth here. Unlike what I thought after the Cincinnati loss in 2 or 3 weeks, I didn't want to say, oh, we're still in playoff contention, blah, blah, blah. I thought we're out, we're done. No, there's a very good shot that Notre Dame is still playing and vying for a playoff spot. So this game is important. So Virginia Tech comes into this game 3-7. To do a little bit of an overview, you had that disappointing loss to Northern Illinois. You had a disappointing loss at Clemson early on in the year, both for 2 different reasons. One, Northern Illinois was a disappointing loss because they're not very good, and you lost to Clemson. And then after that, you beat up on UNC, who turned out to not be the greatest team, but still that is quite impressive, a 23-point victory. Then you had a big loss against Pitt, but Pitt's been pretty good this year. Then you had the win against Duke, the losses to both the Virginia schools, Miami, and Boston College. So you have a lot of factors coming into this game where Georgia Tech is not playing very well and probably going to end the season 3-9. This is not what you want if you're Jeff Goff heading into his 4th year next year with a 3-9 record, a 3-7 record, and a 3-9 record. So it's going to be tough sledding for him. But with this game, the main people that you need to look out for, Jeff Sims, Jamari Gibbs, both gave us issues last year. Georgia Tech is a good team and has some talent, especially at running back with Jamari Gibbs. Really good player. Played well last year. They've been on quite a streak. The last 4 games they've lost, so Georgia Tech is a little bit down. But looking at this from both perspectives, we're going to give the 3 keys to the game for Georgia Tech real quickly, and then the 3 keys for Notre Dame, because I've been told I need to do it a little bit more evenly, even though it's more of a Notre Dame show. Excuse me. So, with this, I expect if Georgia Tech is going to have any shot at winning this game, they have to control the ball and create turnovers. That's 1 and 2, but you get the point. You have to be able to control the ball offensively. You have to stop Notre Dame's running attack and start your own. You have to be able to control the trenches if you want any chance at winning this game. 2, you need to make turnovers. You got to get turnovers and to win this game because Notre Dame is a more talented team than you are. So if you want any shot, you have to create extra possessions for you, and you cannot turn the ball over. Those go together. And then finally, and most importantly, I would say this. You have to have some sort of special play in your book, whether that's a trick play or a kick return for a touchdown or a punt return for a touchdown or a pick six or something that's momentum changing late in the game. You have to stay within that lead. You have to have the lead for most of the game. You cannot be hanging around. You have to be able to start off and keep the lead because Notre Dame is one of those teams that's going to put pressure on you over and over and over again until you crack. So, for Notre Dame comes into this game with a playoff chance, like I said. One, you need to be able to establish the run game and stop Georgia Tech's run game, both for the same team. Both number ones are probably the most important one. I know I said that kind of for the last one for Georgia Tech, but both are incredibly important. You have to start the run at Notre Dame, and you continue to do that with Joe Alt at left tackle, and Andrew Kostafik at left guard has been the dynamic duo for Notre Dame in these past couple of games. Then, heading into the next key, you have to be able to make explosive plays. This is something that Notre Dame has lacked all season. You miss Lorenzo Styles in the Virginia game. This is something that throughout the season, whether it's Lorenzo Styles, Kevin Austin, Michael Mayer streaking down the field, it doesn't matter. You miss the guy. You got to be able to do that and hit that target. Finally, I'm going to go over this, and this is going to be a little bit of a couple-minute thing here. So, just for the final key. This isn't really a key to the game as much as it's something I'd like to see. I would like to see Notre Dame insert Tyler Buckner as long as this game is a two-possession game. For the whole second half, I'd like to see Tyler Buckner and Tyler Buckner alone. Because understand this, if Notre Dame makes the playoff, he isn't going to be starting, he isn't going to be playing too much more than usual against a Georgia team, most likely is who you would be playing as the 4th seed. So, if that happens, you really need to be able to give Tyler Buckner starting experience before he probably starts week 1 in the horseshoe. And that's not something I want to happen. I don't want him to get rocked and it's a horseshoe and oh no. I think he is a very talented guy. I think he brings a dynamic part to the offense. I understand the fumble against Virginia Tech, the picks, the stuff like that. But the problem I have is this. I just want to see him practice more, get rid of some of those freshman first start mistakes before he heads week 1 to the horseshoe next year. That is pretty much it for today. So make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Help me reach 200 subscribers for the end of the year. I'm only 2 away, so please just hit that subscribe button. Comment all your thoughts and opinions down below. I will be doing a couple more videos throughout this week. It just kind of depends. I'm in high school, so it depends on my homework schedule. And then make sure you like this video. And that's pretty much it. So as always, have a great day. Bye.